Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Time to Win. Golden words said by Dale Carnegie, which I liked. Dr. Ravi Tandon. Your victory is waiting here. Just step in. I don't know whether she copied my system or not, but since that conversation, her frequency of spelling errors has been significantly reduced. The polished prince, Bernhard von Bülow, learned the sharp necessity of doing this back in 1909. Von Bülow was then the imperial chancellor of Germany, and on the throne sat Wilhelm II, Wilhelm the Haughty, Wilhelm the Arrogant, Wilhelm the last of German Kaisers, building an army and navy that he boasted could whip their weights in wildcats. Then an astonishing thing happened. The Kaiser said things, incredible things, things that rocked the continent and started a series of explosions heard around the world. To make matters infinitely worse, the Kaiser said silly, egotistical, absent announcement in public. B made them while he was a guest in England, and he gave his royal permission to have them printed in the Daily Telegraph. For example, he declared that he was the only German who felt friendly toward the English, that he was constructing a navy against the menace of Japan, that he and he alone had saved England from being humbled in the dust by Russia and France, that it had been his campaign plan that enabled England's Lord Roberts to defeat the Boers in South Africa, and so on and on. No other such amazing words had ever fallen from the lips of a European king in Pacetime. Within 100 years, the entire continent buzzed with the fury of a hornet's nest. England was incensed. German statesmen were aghast, and in the midst of all this consternation, the Kaiser became panicky and suggested to Prince von Bülow, the imperial chancellor, that he take the blame. Yes, he wanted Van Bülow to announce that it was all his responsibility, that he had advised his monarch to say these incredible things. But your majesty, Van Bülow protests, it seems to me utterly impossible that anybody either in Germany or England could suppose me capable of having advised your majesty to say any such thing. The moment those words were out of Van Bullock's mouth, he realized that he had made a grave mistake. The Kaiser blew up. You consider me a donkey? He shouted. Capable of the blunders you yourself could never have committed. Van Bülow knew that he ought to have praised before he condemned. But since that was too late, he did the next best thing. He praised after he had criticized, and it worked a miracle. I am far from suggesting that, he answered respectfully. Your Majesty surpasses me in many respects, not only, of course, in naval and military knowledge, but above all, in natural science. I have often listened in admiration when Your Majesty explained the barometer or wireless telegraphy or the Roentgen rays.